sprinting to my first half marathon, week 3. This week, I only got 1 out of 3 workouts done, and frankly, it was not my best sprint, and I wanted to ignore it, which is why it is almost 9 p.m. on Saturday, and I'm just now recording this. A commitment is a commitment, and even if our sprints don't go well, there are still lessons to be learned. Subscribe to the newsletter if you want to get into the nitty, the gritty, and the why and why nots. Here, we're going to get right into the retrospective. This week, we're going to use the retrospective format start, stop, and continue, but you can put it in whatever order that suits your fancy. So I'm going to kick this off with what I want to stop. As I said, I only did 1 out of 3 workouts, so I need to stop missing my workouts. This is non-negotiable going forward. Previously, my vitamin D was too low, and I was taking 2 5,000 mcgs of vitamin D a day, but it is now in range. So I'll be dropping down to 1. This may be funny, but it is pertinent, and you were watching it live. That sometimes I do my recording of my clips before I start my warm-up, and other times I do it as part of my warm-up. And I can see that the recording during the warm-up does in fact slow me down, which does in fact impact my overall pace. My iron previously was seriously low, and now it's back in range with me taking the supplements, so I'm going to keep taking the supplements along with B12 gummy, adaptocrine, and magnesium. I will continue to meet with my nutritionist as well as with my therapist because sometimes my emotional baggage also slows me down. Historically, when it's hot outside, I like to wear my biking shorts, but I have realized that they're just a little bit too tight, and I feel more comfortable when I'm wearing loose-fitted sweatpants or yoga pants. I'll continue to use those for my workout, and I actually may get more. It is almost the end of daylight savings time. Parks near me do not have trails that are lighted, so I need to choose training times during daylight hours, and if that's not possible, I need to schedule at Orange Theory. With the exception of my Sunday long runs needs to be outside. I've been doing much better, getting 20 to 40 ounces of any fluids, which is much better than I was doing before, but this week I need to focus on specifically hydration methods, adding into my fluid intake, such as lemonade, limeade, broth, liquid IV, and such. And it's not listed here, but I am still ending up with blisters and need to get better socks, which was on a previous sprint goals list. So I gotta make that happen, and I'll see y'all next week. Lucky number 4.